Welcome back. You did some extra army work, but nice to have you back to the union. Get back to work right now, okay? So, right off the bat, what we have here is Romanian Kugir RH10. This is basically the same rifle as a WASR with the few additions. As you guys can see, the receiver is the same, but that front post is different, and of course it's an integrated gas block, and the front post you got that weird looking rear post, and then you know, there is just regular muzzle device jammed against the barrel because there is no front post in this place. But these are cosmetic differences. Basically, rifle is the same here in heart as the regular WASR 10. And we knew right away that we had some problems with the rivets, minimal cracks on the rivets on the rifle, especially here around that latch, magazine latch, and you know, that rivet wasn't looking really good to us. So what we decided is we decided to put some pressure during the test, especially on those rivets. We'll get to it in just a second, but we kick it out with the regular push-ups. Paul, you were executing the push-ups. Anything to notice?
No.
Nothing at all. I think you expended all the rounds from the magazine. It went like bam and done. All right, there was nothing happening to it. Also, we did the pull-up test, and again, you were working out. That's what you got for the skipping the union meetings. So you were working out on a tree. You went down from the pull-ups. Any problems with cycling the rifle?
No, none at all.
Nothing at all. I think all the rounds which you wanted expended went down the range. No issues whatsoever. Now, after this, we moved to our drop station, and at the drop station we changed the rules a little bit because of those issues with the rivets. So what we have decided, we have decided to drop a few times on the magazine first to the ground, and first time went without any issues. Second time, Paul, you drop it, put the new magazine, no issues. And then we basically switched to the regular mode, so which is drop on the charging handle, and then let me go back to the dropping on the charging handle. So you did drop on the charging handle. Any hiccups?
No.
Nope. I think you just scratched the charging handle,
yeah.
But who gives a shit, right? It's a cosmetic issue. Then you flipped on the other side, and you dropped on that side with the rail. And again, anything? Nothing happened to it. That wasn't at the end of the drops, because during the one of the drops we have noticed, I think it was on the charging handle, I don't remember exactly, but the stock folded. Yeah. So you know, we thought, okay, well, here we go, you know, Zhukov stock got broken, but no, it's just unlatched. So you put it back to position, and then we decided to drop the rifle on the concrete, on the stock directly. And again, this time everything stayed perfectly fine. The one thing which I would advise you guys, when you will get that rifle, put the Loctite on the screws, because after swimming, which we'll get in a second to it, the one of the screws got loose, and you know, basically you gotta watch out for the screws, because it looks like they didn't put the Loctite. Yeah. So Century didn't put the Loctite when applying the furniture, and I would advise you to do that. Also, what was happening with, we couldn't get the car today. We couldn't get the car to the farm, so we had to use the four-wheeler only, and that's because the road is so muddy that we cannot drive down the valley to bring the car. So we had to use the four-wheeler. Paul, you did the road rage on the four-wheeler, and you were driving over, I think, how many times? Like
Three
times. So you drove over 3 times in different positions, so you went all over the rifle, and I was the one shooting it, and the rifle is perfectly straight. There is no deformations, no nothing. I picked up the rifle right after your road rage. I expended all the rounds, no issues whatsoever. Now, big changes this season. Because of your all bitching and moaning, we have dropped the scent tornado test. Yes, we couldn't control the scent tornado. It's hard, but I thought it was a good test. You guys didn't like it. That's fine. We found the scent hill, and basically what we're doing right now, we will be doing this season, we're digging the hole, we drop the rifle with the round in the chamber. Then we bring the dirt back, we're covering it back with everything, and then one of us is pulling out the rifle and expanding the rounds down the range. Paul, you had the honors to pull out. I was working this time. You got the honors to pull out the rifle from the hole. Any problems?
Nothing.
Nothing. All rounds?
Yep.
All rounds went down the range. After this, we do not wash the rifle. So whatever scent contamination is on it, we take it as it is and we dump it to the creek. Nice. It flew to the creek.
Yep.
And it was a perfect throw. Perfect throw, nice landing. You drag it through the bottom of the creek, you pull out from the creek, again, loaded the magazine because we are throwing to the creek without the round in the chamber. That's for the safety reasons. You loaded the magazine, how was it?
It shot all 5.
All five rounds went down the range. Now, this is not the end of the fun. So we are done with the creek. Now we got a little bit sand, mixture, and wet rifle. What are we going to do? We're going back to bury the rifle again. So I again dig the hole. We dump the rifle to the hole, wet, cover it with dirt. And again, you pull out the rifle pole and you expend it. I don't know exactly how many rounds we had in the magazine, but you expended all but
the last one.
The last one. What happened on the last one?
The bolt got stuck halfway and is a failure to feed.
That was a failure to feed on the last round. And kind of interesting, but it happened. It's documented on the tape, but that's how this rifle performed.
Malfunction. Failure to feed.
Last round. So basically bolt got stopped.
Yep.
Overall, I think it gave us a good run. Now I will take the detailed pictures of the rivets to see if anything more cracked, and I will review it, you know, at home with the large screen and everything. But judging from the look, and it's hard to see, guys. So you really have to see those pictures, high magnified pictures, to see what's going on. I don't see any more damage. What pisses me off is the rifle left the Cougar factory with some cracked rivets. Should that be happening? Absolutely not. All right. What pisses me even more, Century guys were working on the rifle because they put the handguards, they put the Zhukov stock, and they didn't notice the rivets, right? So that was the second quality control, which went and some people just let pass through it. Is it affecting the functions of the rifle? No. All right. Is it cosmetic issue? Yes. At price point around $800. Is it bothering you?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yes. All right. So, and another thing which I didn't like it, and I talked about it already, there is an issue with that rear sight. Basically, you have to take the grinding tool and you know, the file that notch, because there is obstruction. When you will look through the sides, you got some piece of the metal sticking out. So I don't even know how they zeroed that rifle in the Cougar factory, or maybe it wasn't zeroed. Okay. Yeah, as I remember, we had to zero it, but someone should look through the sides and notice this. Other than this, it was still a solid performance, and as you guys know, because of the Cougar pushing right now everything for the government production. That's the only option to get something out of the Romania in the form of the AK rifle till the summer. So, you know, $7.99, a little bit steep price in my eyes. You are basically reaching out to the arsenal territory at that price point, all right? But if someone is looking for the WASR and cannot find the WASR, RH10 could be your answer to whatever you're looking for. Yeah. All right, guys, one more test left. We'll do our shootout test, and then we'll give away that rifle. Will go to you. Thanks to the guys from Atlantic Firearms. They donated that rifle. Big thanks to all of them. And one more video, and that rifle goes to you guys. We'll post the rules. All right. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.